Hi, this is Sandra. I'm here with the finished product of the cod and grits. Instead of shrimps and grits, this is the recipe for cod and grits. A lot of my subscribers do not eat shellfish, and I gave a presentation of cod and the substitute for shrimp. Look at this. I showed you how to sear the cod so it can stay whole. Show you the look at that. Oh, I can't show you everything. Look at this. This is the presentation of the cod. This has the taste of New Orleans in this dish. It's not so hard to do the sauce. I see people on YouTube doing the sauce, and I say, oh my goodness, I never get that. But I gave you an easy way, because there are easy ways and there are hard ways. And I try to do the easy way for my subscribers. And that's what I do. And look at that. Don't that cob look good? Ooh, that cob and grits. And look at the grits. Oh, look at the grits, y'all. Look at the grits. I'm just ready to eat. I'm about to taste this, y'all. Taste it for y'all. It's so good. I have to say everything good because it's just good. Now, if you want some shrimp and grits and can't eat it, I got you some cod and grits, and I know you can eat it. This is so delicious. Look at the grits. The grits are just right. And let me show you this one here. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? That is beautiful. Great sauce. Great dish for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. This is a wonderful dish, y'all. Try this step by step, and you will be able to do one of these New Orleans style cob and grits instead of shrimp and grits. This is Sandra. I want to tell you happy eating, and thank you for coming to my channel. Hi, this is Sandra. What I'm doing now is frying the cod to get a sear on the other side of the cod. I have paprika. This is paprika. Got paprika. And I have some Creole season on top of the cob, because we're not using shrimp, so we're using the cob. So we want a little crunch on the cob when we do it to the shrimp, and instead of shrimp and grits, we have a cob and grits. So what I'm doing is getting a sear on these cob pieces, so it can look and have that texture of the cry. You know what I'm trying to say, y'all. You know what I'm trying to say. Get the texture of the shrimp to go into the grits. I'm showing you how to do that. So we're gonna flip it over, and we're gonna do the same side with a little Cajun season and paprika, give it color, and we'll show you what it looks like when we finish. Right now, what we're doing now, after I seared the cob, this is what it's supposed to look like, just like this. It looks just like a roasted shrimp, a roasted crab meat, anything that's roasted. So I showed you how to do this, and this is what it came out to be. Have color on it, and this is what you're going to add to the sauce. And this is the sauce right here to go over the cob and grits. So what we're going to do here is get some butter. We're going to get a little butter. Now, I don't know why it takes some time to make the sauce, but it don't take me long to make the sauce at all. So I'm just going to put a little butter in there, about 2 tablespoons of butter, and let it melt like this. Let it melt, because this is bell peppers, red bell pepper, green bell pepper, and I have celery, and I have garlic. That is the New Orleans traditional, what they call the Trinity, of cooking. So I have this already sauteed, so it can speed up the time on the camera. Using a spoon, which I shouldn't use a spoon, but I have one. But I have to use a spoon in order to get the chicken soup out. We're using cream of chicken soup. I'm gonna put about maybe 2 big helping tablespoons of cream of chicken soup. This is how I make my sauce when I used to eat grits, for the shrimp and grits. You know, this is what I used to do. So now I'm showing you a different way with the cod. The cod is such a good fish. I'm telling you, it tastes so, so good. So what I'm doing now is incorporating the egg. I am just don't know what's wrong with me today. But I'm trying to incorporate the butter and the cream of chicken soup with the vegetables. This is what I'm doing now. Getting this all together. This is so easy. This is an easy recipe. People say, oh, shrimp and grits. Oh, this is so hard. No, this is easy. So what we're going to do now is add our spices. We're going to add some, they call it thyme, but I call it thyme. I like the way it sounds. I mean, it just makes me feel, hey, I'm putting some thyme in this stuff. But it's really thyme. Put a little in there just to give it a little taste. Now, if you don't like thyme, you don't have to put it in there. I'm going to put a little Cajun season, just a little Cajun season, not too much, just Cajun season. Put a little Cajun season in there, just a little. Not too much now, because it's a little salty. You don't want it salty. Okay, it's coming up to a fry. So what we're going to do is just stir this up like this. Now you can get it thin as you want, or thicker than you want. You can add tomatoes in here if you want, but make sure they are fried with the bell peppers and the onion and the celery. You can make it thicker, or you can make it thinner. So I like mine sort of semi-thick, or not too thick, not too thin, just right. Now we taste this and see what it needs. And it don't need nothing but some peppercino, but I'm a peppercino girl, y'all. So I'll put a little peppercino in there. If you want to know what peppercino is, it's an Italian name for red crushed peppers. That's what I like. Okay, just a little of that in there. Give it a little kick for the New Orleans style, Okay, then we're going to stir that up a little bit. Now, you can make it thin, like I said, or you can make it thick. So what we're going to do right now is just try to get this all incorporated like this. And look, it's coming up, y'all. It's coming up to where we want it. Now we're going to put some parsley flakes. Just a little parsley flakes. Give it a little color like that. And this is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. Now we're going to taste this and see what it tastes like. Easy little recipe. Now how easy that could be. That is so good. Now you can put anything you want at this point. But this point is fine with me. So what we're going to do is add our carb just like this. Add the carb like that. We're not going to stir it up in there. We're just going to fold it in just like that. Fold it in just like that. See, just like that, fold it in. Get it all covered. But you don't want it all covered. Just a little coverage, just like that. And that's it. And I'll be right back and show you the finished product. All right, now this is our finished product of our cob and grits. Just like shrimp and grits, this is cob and grits. I showed you how to do it in the previous video, so if you didn't get a chance to see that, you will see it after this presentation. But look at this. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. This